You've probably heard about Watcher recently being called out as the greediest YouTube group on the platform. At the end of April, they announced that they were leaving YouTube and abandoning their channel to move all of their future content behind a paywall on their own website. But now, only a month later, they're back posting like nothing ever happened. 2 weeks ago, they posted a trailer for the new season of their web series Survival Mode. This video has only 90,000 views compared to their typical 1 to 8 million views per video. In today's video, we'll look into one of the dumbest and greediest farewell videos ever posted on YouTube and see what Watcher has to say for themselves after their return. Now, this video isn't a pocket watch Watcher, no pun intended, but I just want to explain to you guys why everyone is so angry at them right now, why this situation has caused so much controversy, and why their reputation has been tainted. If you have no idea who Watcher is or why they left YouTube, let's briefly recap. Watcher is a YouTube group made up of Ryan Barrega, Stephen Lim, and Shane Madej. These three YouTubers started out as BuzzFeed employees and left BuzzFeed in 2019. I actually really did enjoy Unsolved, the true crime content that they had over on the BuzzFeed channel. So I came over to this channel thinking that they would be posting the same content. They began posting to their own channel on April 9th, 2019. On this channel, for 5 years, Watcher uploaded BuzzFeed-style content, including talk shows, Q&As, cooking videos, vlogs, and ghost hunting comedic web series episodes. On April 19th, 2024, Watcher posted a 15-minute video called Goodbye YouTube, announcing that they were abandoning their YouTube channel and moving all of their future content behind a paywall on their new and improved website. This farewell video has received over 2 million views, but has only 38,000 likes and over 270,000 dislikes. In the video, they start by taking a trip down memory lane and talk about how YouTube has impacted each of their lives. After expressing appreciation for their fans and YouTube itself, they explain that they need to make more money, and YouTube AdSense revenue isn't enough to fund their content creation expenses or pay their employees.
As sad as it is to say goodbye to YouTube, it's the right thing to do.
If this is my last time on YouTube, then baby, what a life I've lived here.
All that being said, we have realized that it would be great if we could find a way to rely less on advertising, not make it such a big part of our business. And so we've been working over the past few months and years, like how can we make this business more sustainable? How can we make something where we can make the things that we want to make for all of you guys and not be worried about all the other forces that are here? In terms of where this company is going and where I believe that we can be the most successful, YouTube is no longer the place for that.
This seems all well and good and everything, up until you realize that they are also saying that paying to watch their content will now be the only way to watch them moving forward, unless you just want to rewatch their old videos forever or see sneak peeks to new content not available on YouTube. They say they don't want to lay people off, but they're just adding more expenses to the mix. Now there's a need to maintain their website, which just adds more labor for their employees. They're also adding Adam and Andrew from Worth It to the new content, which is only adding more people to the payroll that they already claim they can't afford. In the description they wrote, "The fun will continue at WatcherTV.com. We hope to see you there." Under this, they linked their merch and listed all of their employees. Because of backlash from this video, Watcher has lost over 90,000 subscribers so far, and their subscriber count is still dropping every single day. I think there are two main reasons why this video got so many dislikes. One, they talk about how much they appreciate their fans, but in the next breath show that they are completely out of touch with reality by saying it will be so easy for every single one of their fans to afford to pay for their new streaming platform every month. Second, I think saying that they hit a ceiling on what YouTube has to offer monetarily rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, because there are tons of YouTubers who post high production quality content and travel to make that content. Also, if there was a ceiling on how much money you can make on YouTube while posting TV quality content, there is a long list of YouTubers who would be closer to that ceiling than they are. Also, if their intentions were to make TV shows, they easily could have pitched their shows to an actual television network, not a social media platform. They also keep saying that their streaming platform is ad-free, but the reason why it's ad-free is because you already have to pay to subscribe to it. In the pinned comment, they put the same sentence from their description box saying, "See you all on our website." As they saw all the backlash pouring into the comment sections of their video after it went live, they added an edit to the pinned comment and wrote, "Edit. Hey y'all. Seeing a lot of folks saying that we're pulling all of our content off YouTube. To clarify, all of the content on our YouTube channel will continue to live here forever. For new seasons, the first episodes will be released on YouTube, with the remaining coming out exclusively on the Watcher app." This was a last-ditch effort to avoid any further outrage. If you read between the lines, all this edit says is, "Hey y'all, stop being so angry. Did you actually watch the video? We aren't deleting our channel or videos. Even though none of you thought we were, and that's not even what you're all mad about, we are still not going to change our plan for posting all future videos on the website. But we literally said we'll post a trailer and episode 1 for each series on YouTube for free. Why isn't that enough? It'll be like a free trial that leaves you on a cliffhanger and entices you to pay to watch the rest on our platform." Now, it's not like Watcher is a streaming service like Hulu, who would make absolutely $0 if it wasn't for its monthly subscriptions. Watcher already has Google AdSense revenue, sponsors, Patreon revenue, merch sales, and I'm sure a whole lot more. Hulu also has hundreds of shows and movies, not just one group of guys. But I honestly have beef with Hulu after they put Lanky Box out of all the content creators on their streaming platform. Now, this video was clearly tone deaf, seeing that a huge portion of their fan base is either kids, broke college students, or people in their 20s who all don't have the extra money to be paying to watch Watcher every single month on top of all their other monthly bills and expenses. There is a huge financial crisis going on right now with extreme inflation, high cost of living, etc. I even saw a $10 regular sized bottle of orange juice at a grocery store yesterday, and it seems like rent nowadays is at least $2,000 a month. So yeah, it really can't get more tone deaf than this. YouTubers create memberships and Patreons all the time, but this is extra content. These creators don't completely get rid of their fans' ability to watch their main content for free. Watcher's almost 3 million loyal fans had been watching and supporting them for years on YouTube. Their fans may have been watching for free, but Watcher has almost 400 YouTube videos posted to their channel in the last 4 years. And the majority of these videos have 1 million to 8 million views. These millions of free to watch views add up to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for Watcher. This should be more than enough to make great content and pay their employees very well. Also, don't forget that since they have so many subscribers, they make tens of thousands of dollars per sponsorship. With some sponsors, they could make $50,000 on just one video alone, not including AdSense revenue, merch sales, or any other stream of income connected to their social media accounts. They also already had a Patreon account before this entire situation, which is another huge income stream. I'm not sure if they've lost Patreon members due to this whole controversy or gained them after the apology video when they offered free Patreon memberships, but either way, they have 12,500 Patreon members as of today. The member tiers are either $5, $10, or $25. If their Patreon member total has not really changed since before this controversy, it would mean that before all of this happened, they were making at least $62,000 per month on Patreon alone. Hypothetically, if every member was subscribed to their highest tier, it would be over $300,000 a month. Given the fact that they're losing thousands of subscribers a day, I highly doubt that many people have joined their new free Patreon, and I would assume their total members are dropping along with their subscribers. At a glance, it looks like they are not uploading much on Patreon other than more apologies. Watcher also explained that another reason for them wanting to leave YouTube was that they didn't want to keep having to adhere to ad or sponsor friendly guidelines. This is because they make paranormal content, which can sometimes be demonetized or age restricted on YouTube if it's too creepy for young viewers. This is understandable, but there's a similar channel to theirs called Dead Meat. Dead Meat makes horror movie review content that also has to adhere to ad guidelines. But James H. Anise, the creator behind this channel, who has over 6 million subscribers, has never threatened to remove the ability to watch his content for free on YouTube, just because it's hard to adhere to ad guidelines in his niche. I'm also very confused because one of the big TV shows that is going to be on the Watcher streaming service is a show about traveling and trying new foods. I don't see how that is not ad friendly. In the farewell video, they talk about being able to bring back shows that perform badly on YouTube and put them on the new platform.
And not only will there be new, fresh shows, we're going to put it up to the members to resurrect a show from the past. There are a lot of shows that maybe didn't do phenomenally on YouTube
Yeah.
that would be performing perfectly fine on a streamer.
What a weird, wonderful idea.
What a weird, wonderful idea that would be.
This seemed like a side note in the video, but I feel like this is probably the real reason why they want to do all this in the first place. The YouTube algorithm favors niche content. If watchers stayed on YouTube and all of a sudden stopped posting ghost hunting videos, their views would plummet. But with their new business model, if they post a video on their streaming platform that would have gotten low views on YouTube or seen as boring by fans, they would still get a set amount of money for it regardless. Even if people don't like that show, they already paid the subscription fee. With the streaming platform, watcher would have been able to have a fixed income stream that didn't really rely on metrics like click-through rate, watch time, good titles or thumbnails, or anything else to make money. It's kind of like how if you are subscribed to Paramount Plus, even if you only watch one show on there or forget to watch it at all, Paramount still gets your money monthly. I'm sure every single YouTuber on the platform would like it if they didn't have to rely on niches, titles, thumbnails, the YouTube algorithm, engagement, likes, shares, and comments, and post whenever they feel like it. Take breaks from uploading, come back, and still make the exact same amount of money monthly. But that's just not how life works. I love having YouTube as a job and would never pull something like Watcher did. But YouTube income is a lot more unreliable than people know. This is exactly why I have a regular job outside of YouTube as well. That being said, don't worry, I won't take advantage of you guys financially and make a streaming service called BillsYT Plus. Rhett and Link are two other huge creators who have allowed their fans to watch their content for free for years, and have also created extra content behind a paywall without removing free content altogether. Rhett and Link also have a lot of employees that they have to pay. They might have way more subscribers and views than Watcher, but they also have way more expenses because they have more employees, more channels, and make more content. So it all balances out in the end. The Mythical Society even has a free membership tier, giving their fans extra content for free. I can think of 4 channels Rhett and Link have just off of the top of my head, so this free extra content on the Mythical Society isn't even a necessity. It's just a way to be grateful and thank their fans for supporting them for over a decade. It's also pretty ironic that their most expensive membership tier is way less expensive than Caroline's, who I covered 2 videos ago. Now, this isn't an ad for Dead Meat or Good Mythical Morning or anything, but I just have to give them their credit, especially since Rhett and Link are ranked the 4th richest YouTubers on the platform as of 2024, with a net worth of $30 million, and still don't show any greed or get in any scandals or controversy. It only took Watcher 3 days to backtrack and come back begging for forgiveness. On April 22nd, 2024, Watcher uploaded a 3.5-minute long video called an update. I do appreciate the fact that they actually apologized, but if I'm being completely honest, this video feels like if you asked AI to write a script for an apology video that would make your fans like you again. In this video, they announced that they have changed their minds and will keep uploading to YouTube, but the episodes will come out on YouTube a month after they come out on WatcherTV.com. They also say that from now on, their Patreon will be free to join. This part of the video kind of confused me because I thought the whole point of this entire situation was that they needed more money. So why would they cut off a huge income source? This just makes me think that they aren't as bankrupt as they were leading on, and they just wanted to put all of their content behind a paywall so that they know exactly how much money they would make per month, and not have to deal with the fluctuating CPMs and RPMs on YouTube. This would also make it easier to budget for their web series production costs. Also, they say if you recently paid for a new subscription to their Patreon, you can contact them for a refund. I went to Patreon and tried to see what would happen if I went through the steps to sign up. The submit button was locked once I got to that page that asked for my credit card information. So they are still offering only the new free Patreon memberships. This video received 108,000 likes, but their subscriber count remains at a net negative to this day. And the extreme decreased view count on their latest video shows that they have done way more damage to their reputation than they realize. They might be able to fix the reputation in the future, but it will take more than a 3-minute long video to do so.
Friday, we announced that we're leaving YouTube and launching our new streaming platform.
We messed up. A lot of you spoke out with extremely valid comments and concerns, and we want to take the time now to address those.
We've been reading the things you've been saying, and we're sorry for the way we handled this, as well as the way we communicated it. We understand where you're coming from, and we're making immediate changes.
First, we want to affirm that you are the reason why we've been able to do anything at this company. You helped us every step of the way when we left BuzzFeed to start Watcher at the top of the pandemic in 2020.
You've supported us in so many ways by watching our content, attending our live shows, buying our merch, becoming members of our Patreon, and giving words of encouragement over the years. And we are incredibly grateful for your support.
We're sorry for how we originally delivered our goodbye message to YouTube. It was insensitive. We didn't properly express how much we appreciate all of you, and we did a really bad job of explaining the reasoning behind this transition.
We also want to deeply apologize for our ignorance around the impact of the cost. We regret stating and implying that it's a price that anybody can afford, and we fully acknowledge that it is not. We didn't take the proper consideration for how this cost would affect you, and hope you know that we are taking this as a serious learning experience. With that in mind, we're making some changes to ensure that there's a way for our community to continue watching our content for free.
If you want to watch our shows early and ad-free, you can catch them on the Watcher platform a month earlier. After that, you'll be able to watch our shows on YouTube for free. For those that have already subscribed to the platform, we are so grateful for your support. But if this change has you rethinking your membership, we will issue a full refund. And all past episodes and series will remain available on YouTube.
As for the question of why we decided to launch our own platform, when we started Watcher in 2020, we wanted to create shows that we were proud of, that we had ownership over, and that would provide you the caliber of content that we felt you deserved. However, we were finding it harder and harder to stay relevant to advertisers and the constantly changing YouTube landscape. We faced some incredibly challenging decisions. We didn't want to compromise our content to ensure they met advertising requirements, and we definitely did not want to lay people off that have brought Watcher to life behind the scenes. And we didn't want to bring Watcher to a close, which would have happened if we stayed solely on YouTube.
That's why we decided to launch the platform, so that we as a company could continue, we could pay our staff fairly, and not only continue to make great content for you, but expand with new shows, new voices, all ad-free. And now with the addition of accessible options, this is a decision that we all believe is the best for Watcher.
However, we realized that in figuring out the logistics of what this might take, we overlooked the way it would impact all of you. We hope you'll be patient with us through these mistakes, and we remain incredibly sorry that they were made in the first place.
We also want to directly address our Patreon community, who have played such a key role in supporting us from the very beginning. All current Patreon members will receive a free subscription code to the platform. If you already purchased a subscription, please contact us and we will issue you a full refund.
We look forward to continuing to make shows and introducing all the incredible things that we've got planned for the platform alongside YouTube. And in the meantime, we are forever grateful to all of the people who make up our community, and we hope that you consider joining us in this next chapter of our journey, whether that's on YouTube or on the platform.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Unlike the previous video, this video has nothing in the description box and no pinned comment. Here are some of the most liked comments on this video. Step 1, stop hiring friends. Step 2, hire a financial advisor. Step 3, stop spending money on production quality that you can't afford. Another comment said, I genuinely can't comprehend how YouTubers don't understand that a lot of people watch long form YouTube content because they are sick of overproduced TV content. We literally do not want more overproduced content or more streaming services. Another comment wrote, what is most irritating about this is that the higher costing production is the cause of their financial issues and makes their content somehow feel less genuine. I've been watching less overall even before this all happened. And the last comment was, high production quality causes me to watch less. I prefer YouTube to avoid syndicated refined media. I like the raw and genuine feeling the old videos had. Not sure how Watcher will do moving forward. Now, as you can see from the fans' response, Watcher is just completely in the dark as to what their fans actually want. The exact reason why they were supposedly going bankrupt in the first place is the exact reason why they were already losing fans even before this entire paywall incident. That reason being high production value. In their goodbye video, they talk about how they wanted to be the first YouTubers to post unscripted television caliber content because it had never been done before. But hopefully now they realize why this had never been done before on YouTube. Going back to Rhett and Link, they received way more views on Good Mythical Morning when they just sit at the desk and try different foods. When they branch out and do game shows or tournaments with higher production value, they actually get less views. Rhett and Link obviously realize this because they have never stopped uploading the sit-down content that got them famous in the first place. When people watch YouTube, they want to see something that feels genuine and personal. If they wanted to watch high production value far beyond just a good mic, camera, and editing, they would just turn on the TV or watch a movie. It's called YouTube, not movie quality tube. People also really don't like it when YouTubers, who are just everyday people with a follower count, try to all of a sudden act like celebrities and have a superiority complex. I do have to give Watcher props though, because they clearly realized that the website and merch links in the previous description box and pinned comment really offended their fans, so they made sure not to do it again. I also respect them for actually apologizing, not being like most YouTubers who either don't care enough to post an apology at all or post a BS forced apology. But my props end there. And I do still genuinely think that the script for Watcher's apology was written by AI after feeding ChatGPT a bunch of comments from the Goodbye YouTube video. I still just don't understand why they are so shocked at the backlash and so genuinely confused at all the outrage from their fans and people who had never even heard of them before until this entire situation. Honestly, what did they really think would happen if they randomly told all of their loyal fans who have been supporting them for years that they now have to pay a monthly fee to watch them? And if they don't pay, they can go kick rocks. But a lot of huge creators are extremely out of touch with reality, so I can't really be that surprised. After this, Watcher uploaded a trailer for their new web series, but has only received 90,000 views so far. In the end, Watcher blamed YouTube's monetization policy and ad guidelines for their lack of money, bad budgeting, overly expensive production costs, and bad business decisions. They only ended up hurting their own fan base and reputation in the process. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.